Bro, Chelsea are back in training again. Cobham is so crowded, it's like an alumni breakfast party. But seriously, this isn't just training. This is warming up for a season that, has to be more than just okay. After winning the Club World Cup, expectations from Maresca and the boys immediately skyrocketed. Now, new players have also appeared on the pitch. There's Joe Pedro, Jamie Gittins, two names who arrived during the busy CWC season. Now they're really gelling with the team. Just imagine Estavo, Palmer, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez, all gathered on one pitch. That's a field full of talent, bro. Just waiting for the chemistry to kick in, then boom! Oh yeah, Reece James has been spotted training too. Finally, bro. Hopefully he won't be making any more trips to the medical room this season. And then Jorel Hato is also joined. Maybe many don't know him, but this kid is the most watched young defender in the Netherlands. He's still 18, but already a regular at Ajax. And don't forget, this week we'll also face Leverkusen, followed by AC Milan at the Visit Malta weekender. It's a friendly match, but I have a feeling Maresca will experiment like crazy. The point is, Chelsea has been busy this week, from transfers, training, to preparations for the big match. You better be prepared, because the crazy things usually come when you're not ready. Are you a team that's optimistic about breaking through this season, or are you still skeptical? Leave your thoughts in the comments section.
Crazy, bro. Chelsea, when it comes to buying players, really are like the sons of a sultan who just discovered the add to cart button in FIFA career mode. Pre-season has just started, and they're immediately going for two names, Xavi Simons and Garnacho. These two aren't just any wonder kids. These are truly golden tickets, bro. And what makes me laugh is Chelsea has actually opened talks with both of them. Without waiting long, they immediately pointed to their two main targets. Like, are you playing at Stamford Bridge? Yes or yes? Crazy. But yeah, of course, it's not that easy. Chelsea had to offload a few players first to keep their wallets from bursting. And boom, Dewsbury Hall was the first to leave. Romano already threw "Here we go" at Everton. The fee is around 25 million plus add-ons. It's like selling Claire's on FM to buy a wonder kid from Brazil. Plus, Ugo Chukwu and Chukwuemeka are also getting ready to be taken by grab out of Cobham. But one person has actually landed first, Jorel Hato, the young defender from Ajax, 18 years old, but with the authority of a player like he's been playing for 10 seasons. During the interview, he said this was the right time for a big step. And yes, that's true. The Premier League is a fierce league. And Hato chose Chelsea as his place to adapt. That means this kid is mentally prepared for the storm. Just imagine, if all this plan actually comes to fruition. Hato at the back, Xavi Simons in the middle, Garnacho speeding down the wing. Then there's Maresca on the sidelines ordering the goalkeeper to build up. But the question now, do you think Garnacho will actually leave Manchester United? Drop your opinion in the comments.
Bro, Chelsea is just starting to rebuild its squad, and their players are already being courted by Madrid and Barcelona. And he's referring to not Enzo, not Sterling, but Nicholas Jackson. Yes, you heard right, Jackson, the striker who was widely criticized by netizens last season for missing a goal, is suddenly being fought over by two Spanish giants. Crazy, isn't that? But if you think about it, it makes sense. Last season, Jackson scored 13 goals and provided 6 assists in 37 games. Not bad for the Premier League. He was also very active up front, 3 shots per 90 minutes, and almost 45% on target. Not bad, right? Now, Madrid is looking for a new striker as cover. Barca is the same. They need a cheap, young option. And Jackson, although only 24, already has La Liga experience from his time at Villarreal, so he'll adapt? Sure. But here's the thing. His contract at Chelsea is still until 2033. So if Madrid or Barca want to snatch him, they'll have to prepare a lot of money. Chelsea certainly won't let him go cheaply, especially after investing so much time and playing time in Jackson. And in terms of playing style, is he a good fit for Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid? Well, Jackson is a nimble striker
has intelligent movement in the penalty box, and can play on the wing as well. He's big, 1.87 meters tall, strong in the air, but also has the ability to play quickly. So is he a good fit for Madrid's style of play that likes to attack from various angles? But the question now is, will Chelsea let him go, or will they use this to raise the price and find a new, more potent striker? What do you think, bro? If you were Chelsea, would you rather sell Jackson now while he's still available, or hold on and give him another season to prove himself?
Bro, Chelsea is making another splash, but instead of buying players, they're actually selling off, dude. 2 midfielders were immediately neatly packaged and shipped to Premier League rivals. Damn, this is like a summer garage sale. First, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. He only joined last year from Leicester for £30 million, but last season, he only played 258 minutes in the Premier League. The rest was spent in the Conference League. And now, he's a deal with Everton straight away. They say the starting price is $25 million, plus bonuses to cover Chelsea's losses. But it's like buying something and then selling it on OLX, right? Second, Leslie Ugochukwu, a tall, big, young midfielder from France. He was loaned to Southampton last season, and he performed really well, bro. But Chelsea still didn't use him. And now, Burnley has officially snapped him up. A 4-year contract, and he snapped up immediately. Now, you're thinking, why are they all being sold? The answer? Chelsea's midfield stock is piling up. Look, there's Caicedo, Enzo, Romeo Lavia, and Andres Santos has also returned from Strasbourg and is performing brilliantly. Oh, and that's not to mention Dario Isugo from Sporting CP who just arrived. Wow, that dressing room is full of midfielders. And reportedly, Carney Chukwuemeka is also looking to return to Borussia Dortmund. Bro, is this really a clearance sale? One by one, the midfielders are being labeled for sale. But there are two sides to it. On the one hand, Chelsea is being efficient. Salaries are down, freeing up slots for players Maresca really needs. But on the other hand, why did they buy so much last season and then waste it now? I'm sure Chelsea fans are now thinking, which players are really going to stay and be key, not just passing through? Do you think Chelsea's move is the right one? Or does it further demonstrate that their project isn't stable? Comment below.
Bro, have you heard the latest gossip from Romano? Chelsea are apparently courting United's Alejandro Garnacho. I swear, I thought this was a hoax at first. But it turns out, not only is it true, Romano has spoken out directly. So, the story goes like this. Garnacho is no longer in Ruben Amorim's plans at United. In fact, he didn't even participate in preseason training with the first team. Imagine, this player who was a mainstay last season is now being told to find a new club. And you know what's making things heated? Chelsea has already told Garnacho, bro, be patient, bro. We'll come, but a little later. I was like, huh? So this was already an agreement in chat, bro? Turns out it's true. According to Romano, the deal is already moving forward from the player's perspective. But Chelsea is currently focused on resolving the Xavi Simons matter. Then, let's move on to Garnacho. I'll think about it for a second. If Garnacho really does go to Chelsea, that would be crazy. He's still 21, runs like Sonic, and loves scoring important goals. Plus, he really wants to play in the Premier League and the Champions League, which, well, what a coincidence. Chelsea has already returned to the UCL. The problem now, Chelsea need to clean up first. Names like Jackson and Kunku and a few others, they'll likely be released. And if that happens, Garnacho's spot will immediately open up. But bruh, do you realize, if this saga drags on, MU could lose even more bargaining power. They've already shown their intention to let him go. The player isn't training, and other clubs are already making moves. What does that mean? Chelsea could get a bargain, and that would be the biggest steal of the season. But what about you, bro? What do you think?